Hello, hello, hello. I was just closing my door. Hey, Ucoachia. Oh boy, I am really excited to be talking about this today because grounding habits, grounding habits, grounding habits. Um, these are the habits that I cultivate, that my team cultivates, that we encourage our clients to cultivate, and that now you are included in that lovely bubble. I want you to cultivate around your social media presence. So let's talk about how awful social media can make us all feel, right? Drop below. Yes, you feel this. You get anxious, you get overwhelmed, you get stressed, you find yourself in the doom scroll and the compare and despair, all of those things. This is entirely normal. And in fact, I don't want you to beat yourself up if you feel this way around social media. The people in Silicon Valley who created all of these platforms created them knowing how our brains work, knowing how we will be engaging on these platforms, knowing how to keep us on the platform and really get us addicted. And so when I work with people, when we're working together here in Ucoachia, I encourage you to create a series of grounding habits that you use before and after, or maybe just either before if you're really anxious before you go on, or after if you feel the negative effects of social media. Have some grounding habits in place so that you can remove yourself from the effects that we know social media has on us. So, what are grounding habits? What are you talking about, Lauren? Am I touching the ground? Maybe. Touching the ground might be one of your grounding habits. I define a grounding habit as anything that gets you back in your physical body after being in this fourth dimension, right? After, is it the fourth dimension? Somebody let me know if it's a different dimension than the fourth dimension. But when you're in social media, you're fully in your brain, right? We are not at all in our physical bodies. We are just reacting from the ones and zeros that we're seeing on the screen. And so, the best way to remove yourself from the effects of that is to get yourself back into your physical body. Some of my favorite grounding habits. My top grounding habit is going for a walk with my dog. She's actually being a little groany pig down at my feet right now because she is ready to go for a walk. We've been sitting here for 4 hours already today. So she's like, yeah, mom, it's time to get off the computer. It's time to get off of your social media platforms. So going for a walk. If you have a pet, take your pet for a walk. Animals are really good, especially a dog is really good going for a walk because they are 100% present at all times. I can't be in my head when I'm walking my dog because I am there with her. I'm sensing her energy. I'm sensing, if there's a dog coming up, is she feeling scared of them? Do I need to, give her more of my confidence so that she doesn't feel as scared? Like, I am fully present when I am on a dog walk. I love to make a cup of tea. If you only have a few minutes, and you just really need to get right back into it, make a cup of tea or make a cup of coffee. And you want to do this super mindfully. You know, is the cup cold? Great. Well, I'm going to go and I'm going to put some hot water in my cup while I'm waiting for the water to heat. I'm going to feel my cup warm. I'm going to smell the tea, right? As it's steeping, smell it. I'm going to observe the change of color that it goes through. I'm going to, what am I going to add? Am I making a chai? So am I adding my maple syrup? Like how much? I'm watching the viscosity, of the syrup. Like really be present in that physical moment and take in as many of the sensory inputs as you can. A quick walk around my yard, just noticing what's grown, what is starting to go dormant, what is giving a last little burst of energy before. Right now it's October here in Portland, Oregon. So really, noticing what does it feel like outside? Am I cold? Am I hot? What does it smell like? Is it about to rain? All of those things. Again, I'm taking in senses of the physical world and putting them into my body. So dog walks or walks in general, make yourself a cup of tea, uh, do like a little mini meditation yard walk. You can also, if you're a creative person, take a 5-minute coloring break. that is something that's super fun. And again, we're dealing with senses. We are holding the pencil. We are watching the colors that we fill in. If you knit, that's a fantastic thing. But again, so I should say, grounding habit, the rules are you are going to do something that gets you back into your physical body, and it can't involve a screen. That's the other thing. So if you're like, ooh, I'll just go watch TV for 5 minutes, nope, you're actually not doing what you need to do. And for this, also sometimes meditation isn't enough for people to just like go and sit and meditate, because you might be even more in your head at that point. Do a little bit of yoga if you're someone who does yoga. If you like to dance, put on a song and just dance around for a couple minutes. Like, all of these things are going to get you back into your body, get you back into feeling yourself, help you in that transfer. Because when we're in social media, we're getting all these dopamine hits to our brain. And so we are like, hit, we're feeling it. And when you get off of it, all of a sudden you go down. And so doing something that you love, getting in your body, dancing, going for a walk with your dog, these things will help you pull those levels a little bit back up, so that you don't have that steep cutoff, and then you're just kind of like floating around, not knowing what to do anymore. So I would love to hear from you. What is a grounding habit that you would like to do? What is one that you would like to start using? So in my day, this is what it looks like. I start every day with a nice walk with my dog. Sometimes it's just around the block. Sometimes it's a 30, 40-minute thing all around the neighborhood, as I'm just really taking everything in. In between clients, I get up, I walk around my office, got my puzzle table here. Sometimes I do a little puzzle in between things. I go out into the yard a lot throughout the day. I just kind of pop out and walk around. Even if I have a minute, it's just really nice transition for me to make sure that I'm back into my physical body, especially since we're also on Zoom all the time as well, right? There's no like hanging out with my team in our office. That it's a virtual office. And then I end every day with a nice long walk with my dog, because that way I can bookend. I'm not taking all of the stress and anxiety of social media into my personal life, into dinner with my husband. It is a way to transition myself in and out of being online all the time. So I hope this helps you. And I just want to let you know that starting this afternoon, it's October. It is the second month of classes with me here in Ucoachia, and we are diving into Instagram. So if you want to know all about Instagram, join Ucoachia. I'm really excited. We are going to be doing a deep dive this month on that platform. And my intention is to do a different platform each month as we go through, so you can start building out your social media habit in layers, trying on a platform, see how it fits, and moving forward with it. All right. I hope everyone is having a lovely day. I really want to know what your grounding habit is going to be, and we will talk later. Ciao for now, y'all.